Hello. Hello. Hello, guys. Hello. Guess what? This is a very important live. Okay. This is a very important live. This is a very important live. Please listen up here today. This is the most important live I think I'll ever do. I know I say that every live, but I'm dead serious. Hi, Mom. I don't know if y'all have had the chance to see the title on this live, but this live is going to be very important. Hi, Mom. So please please get tuned in. Let's get ready. Like this one, I'm not playing games. This one creating your reality. This one creating your reality. This is everything. It's everything. What's up over there, y'all? I see y'all over there. What's up? I'm gonna jump right in just a little bit. We could scale back and have a little bit of a conversation in a second. Let me just jump in real quick. If y'all don't mind, let me just jump in. Creating your own reality has to be something that we understand what we do, how we move, the things that we put in place, controlling our minds. This creates our reality. Do you have people who are living an amazing life, but they're living in hell? They can't even appreciate a different reality. Then you have people they have nothing and they are so happy. Their reality is just, I mean, it's a happy thing. I think the happiest people are in the Caribbean and in Asia. I think so. I think so. America is supposed to be the place where you can get a lot done. You can wake up poor and go to bed rich. You know, riches does not equate anything as far as happiness, right? We understand that. I've been very vocal and clear about that. That's not going to do it. That's not the easiest path to happiness. I wish it was. It's not. We create our reality. Do y'all know we can make people relevant and make them irrelevant? Do y'all know that? You know you have the power to create the reality that you want? So, in my opinion, I think you should be delusional about your reality. Why not? Why not? There's no limitation on what your reality can be. So why would we even limit ourselves? That makes no sense. The comment is understand that all your thoughts are not yours. Don't allow it to control you. I am going to get into this in this live because the next comment is I believe inner peace brings positive thoughts. This is true. So the more you work on yourself physically, mentally, putting the right people around you, it's like a natural curation of a beautiful reality, right? But beyond that, right? Once we sort of have those things in place, we're living our lives. Beyond that, now we can actually make a formation of a life that is amazing. Like I'm telling you, you can live in your own bubble, and guess what? Guess what the reality is? Your reality is the only one that matters. No one else's. It doesn't matter what's a big star. Beyonce's life doesn't matter in your life. Nobody's reality matters in your reality but yours. When you walk into a restaurant, a bank, and guess what? It's similar. Mrs. DeVoe, come right this way. Come sit here. Come do this. My reality is pretty similar. So, hey, I create my own reality. Once you realize the power you have in doing this, it's nothing that you can't have in your life, in your world. Your world becomes formable. No matter how much is going on or not going on, or you're in the process of kind of getting things done, you create the life that you want. You have to take control of this. Do not live at the mercy of your thoughts, of other people's thoughts. You're not at the mercy of that. You are the power behind your life. That's it. Don't get carried. Don't get sort of carried off into this life thinking things are different than what I'm saying. You are the mastermind behind the reality of your life. The reality. That's all that matters. You can make people not freaking matter. It's like cutting off, it's like everybody's in black and white, and you can just start, everybody's in color. You can just start pushing buttons and making them go in black and white. I'm telling y'all, it's that simple. They was like a part of the equation, and they could easily, you have the power to cut that light off. Like they're not even a thing no more. You understand? It's like a video game. You are the main player in the video game. You are the only one that matters in your life. You have to start looking at life this way so that you begin to take control. You are in the driver's seat. All right. So the comment is control your thoughts with practicing living in the present. If you are eating, enjoy eating. If you are talking, be engaging. Don't let your mind wander. So, sorry, TikTok. So let me just get into the mind. The mind is going to say all types of stuff. It's just a muscle. It's just pumping out thoughts. It's just pumping out fears. It's just pumping stuff. Don't feel like, oh my God, I thought some crazy stuff. I can't believe what I just thought. Don't. Your mind is not you, okay? You could have watched something on TV, some crazy stuff, and your mind is kind of like saying something to you just from what it remembered or something. Your thoughts, it's a lot of things in your subconscious that's kind of making your thoughts go. Okay, so you don't want to get caught into the mercy of the mind, right? You don't want to do that. So you want to keep pushing forward. You want to make sure the mind is something that you are aware of and you're kind of over top of. You're not the mind. A lot of us are thinking things and we're thinking, oh, maybe this is something we need to kind of act on, or this is something that we're thinking for a reason. We control that. Right? Now, I want to tell you, you can manipulate these thoughts, okay? You want to put great things into the subconscious. You want to play sort of maybe like positive videos. You want to obviously have positive people around you, right? That's what you want to do. Listen, here's the thing about y'all trolls. Like, I am so evolved as a human being that I feel bad for you, that you come on someone's live, like something sick about you, to come on somebody's live just to say stuff. It does not make sense to me. It's like, I feel so bad for you, and I say prayers for people like you all the time. So you are resembling serious weakness by coming on someone's live and trolling. Like, thank you for being here, because you're making my numbers go up. So stay. We want you to stay. So we want to put serious thoughts into our subconscious. It's so many ways we can do this. You can have like great affirmations playing in your background, just to put that into the subconscious, so your thoughts become a little more serving to you, a little more serving. We don't want these crazy thoughts just taking over all the time because we don't watch some crazy stuff online and we think that's what it is. What's up, Tima? I see you. I see you on Facebook, cousin. Mom, don't even start attacking the the trolls. Just let them stay. Don't tell them to leave. Let them stay. We want you to stay. Why not? You every time you post, every time you comment, every view is helping me. So thank you. We appreciate you, and I feel bad for you. Honestly, I'm dead serious. I really do feel bad for you that you take your time to come on people's lives to say bad stuff. That's sad. But anyway, all right, y'all. So listen, y'all, let me just talk to y'all for a second. I got a couple of things to talk to y'all about, and I'm getting into this. I want to get really deep into creating your reality. This is something very important. We are living at the mercy of what other people think of us, of the thoughts that are replaying in our head. We are at the mercy of thoughts. Like I told you, all types of thoughts can come about from just anything that you've seen, especially on TV. My mom said, if I watch a scary movie, I swear I have nightmares. My mom said, trolls go play in traffic. We're not even, I'm going to dress y'all one time. That's about it. But yeah, you forget, listen, your sleep, you leave the TV on. Oh my God. Don't let it be left on some investigation Discovery Channel or something. Then you are like plagued. You're thinking about the worst case scenarios. You find yourself walking around. We're not doing that. And whoever said make a book, I just seen that comment. Make a book. Yes, I do. You can go on my website. You can go to keylifecoaches.com and just have fun. Look at all the products you want. You can book me if you want to talk. Okay. I'll just be saying all types of stuff. Make a book. Like, is that how? What was that supposed to say? Book, say less. All right, y'all. Let's get excited. We are 2 weeks away from the Mala Day Challenge starting. So the website is Get Moving or Die. I will be posting this. I will be like really giving all the instructions. It's going to be several different exercises, core exercises that count in the challenge. You can't miss one day. Okay. That's pretty much the premise of it. You have to go all 100 days. It's going to be several different exercises that count. And I'm excited. I mean, we're going to do this together. And listen, y'all can sign up and go into the groups, the Facebook groups, even if you just want to watch, because you're going to see, if you're in the group, you will see me doing the exercise every day. How fun is that? So it's the 100-day core challenge. It's on Facebook. It's called the 100-day core challenge. If you want, you can go into that group. You'll see videos of me doing the exercise every day. But if not, you can just sign up on the website. So that website will be ready for everybody to sign up. I'm thinking tomorrow. So my mom gave a little technique just now. She says, spend quiet time with yourself before getting enthralled in your day. I like that. My mom is not going to let the trolls go. She said, trolls, do yourself a favor and listen. You might learn something. Mom, trolls are not designed for that. Trolls just want reactions. That's it. I'm going to give y'all a day where I react. How about that? Okay, it's going to be called Troll Day. I'm going to label it. It's going to be called Troll Day. And all the trolls, I'll give y'all all the responses you want. I know I ignore y'all on these lives because I have a mission and I have stuff to talk about. But on Troll Day, listen, be my guest. We're going to go back and forth for the whole hour. How about that? So put your notification on for troll day if that's what you like to do. If you like to just troll me. All right, I'll be waiting for y'all. I look forward to it. I'm gonna do it soon too, because I've been mentioning this troll day thing for a minute, and I'm gonna do a money live. We're gonna do a money live very soon. We're gonna be talking about some money. We're gonna be talking about. Y'all ready for that money talk? We ready to talk about some money? I'm excited. All right, y'all. Let me get back into creating your reality, because this is like, I think for me, I think getting you to understand this concept, it helps you to live the life that you want. Because I've seen people have everything in place, the perfect spouse, the perfect job, the perfect home, the perfect everything, take vacations when they always desired, have everything that they want, but they're still at the mercy of what people think about them. Like the reality has not sort of been created. Like you have to mentally create a sort of way of being. Only you can do this. Only you have the power to create your reality. No one else has this power. Don't give no one else this power. Do we understand? People are determining if we're having a great day or not. This is the power we give other people. People make one negative comment toward us, and they have controlled us for weeks, months, however long. Create a reality where it doesn't bother you. You cut the light off. Boom. That's the best way I can describe it. Like everybody's in black and white. Boom. I mean, everybody's in color. Boom, black and white. Boom, black and white. Oh, you know what? You're doing pretty good. I like how you're moving. Put them in color. You create your reality. Like it's like, think about a cartoon, how things just keep happening. They just keep happening, weird, all types of, that's how you can literally live your life. You can create the outcomes and realities that you want. You can get delusional and think you are whatever you want to be. And it will be real if you really create that, curate that, and that's what you mentally instill in yourself. Now here's the road to this, because it's like I'm talking, but it's like, what, King? How do I do what you're saying? First of all, we have to control the mind. You cannot be at the mercy of those thoughts that's happening to you. You just can't. You won't have any power. How do we control our mind? Yes, we want to take time. We want to. So when I hear take time before you start your day, that reminds me of just that mental space where there's no distractions, there's no disturbance, there's no like noise, mental noise and physical noise. It's a meditative state. This strengthens the brain. This strengthens us to have more control. So that when we do think things, we know, let me tell y'all something. People are sort of putting themselves in like a mental imprisonment, because you're walking around thinking people are thinking things that maybe or may not, stuff that doesn't serve you. Let's just put it like that. And I'm just trying to say, start having mental thoughts that are 100% in favor of you. Why are we having mental thoughts that go against our own selves? And this is what we do as human beings. We mentally go against our own self. And I'm just saying, stay on your own side and create the reality that you dream of. Now, with that, so that's the mental part. So we want to get you mentally geared toward the reality that you want. We want you to, whatever it is. I mean, if you desire to, I don't know, everywhere you go, have the red carpet laid out, walk as if the red carpet is laid out. This is your reality. Create it what you want it to be. Now, the second part of controlling your mind is the second part of this whole thing. Hold on, y'all know my stands. I got homemade phone stands. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nell, for the love. It is so good to see you, Mr. Nell. Truly appreciate the love on Facebook. My mom has some comments. We're gonna read my mother's comments. Mom, are you behaving in these comments? Don't address no trolls. We got work to do. We don't have time for that. Mom, you want me to read this stuff? So my mom says she has her master's degree. She's an author. But okay, mom, a real estate. Okay. A professor. Need I go on? My mom is I think triggered by the trolls. I don't care. What is it? Need I go on? Be grateful that she takes time out of her busy day to educate y'all for free. This is true. I mean, she is right. But I feel bad for people who just troll, but that's a part of this. And I have no problem with that. I love y'all to be here. My mom said what helps me is quiet time with myself, no distractions, and just concentrate on breathing in and out for maybe 15 minutes before I start my day. Sheena said yes for sure. Okay. My mom said, watch how you talk to her. Mom, it's okay. It's okay. Thanks for standing up for me, mom, but it's okay. Let people do whatever they want to do. All right, y'all. So the comment my mom made, to me, it feels and my senses are telling me meditation will be the best form of quieting the noise that our brain is putting us through. Our brain is constantly, I mean, y'all can't even imagine, you are not even cognitively aware of how much your brain in your eyes are being exposed to. You're just not even aware of it. Like all types of stuff is happening. We got TVs on different places we walk into. We have so much that we're being exposed to, and you don't know. Like some news could have came on about some crazy heinous incident. All types of stuff is happening. So what you're not realizing is that those are all deposits into the mind. And then it's kind of making thoughts based off of it. It's not thoughts like, oh my God, am I crazy? I just thought about something. Oh my God, I had a dream. Oh, you you are not those thoughts at all. We have to get off the mercy. When you feel, listen, y'all, when you feel down, when you feel like I don't like how I'm thinking, there are some natural things you can do. If it is daylight, go outside, take a walk, get some sunlight hitting this part of your head. It immediately makes you feel better. So a nice walk is perfect because you get a little bit of exercise, which will naturally release a hormone to make you feel better. And you also get the sunlight. That's a double bubble to make you feel better and start thinking different right away. I know it sounds like I don't feel like that. 5 minutes. Let's just do 5 minutes. Because if you walk somewhere 5 minutes, you got to walk back the other five. That's a 10-minute walk. That's nice. That's nice. You'll feel better. And once you start to see how much better your mind feels when you do this, it'll be a natural thing. Let me take a walk. Just to feel better. I ain't feeling too good. I'm feeling a little down. I'll be right back. Like, as I'm talking, do what works for you. I'm giving y'all several different things. I'm going to give you more things throughout this live, but do what works for you because we want you to have a fighting chance against your thoughts. We want that. Now, that's the mental part. The mental part is very important to creating your own reality. It's very important. Once you start to control the brain and you get used to it and you are just, it becomes second nature. Now we have to physically, every day, do what needs to be done to give us our reality. That's another ball game. You know, I'm a big fan of mapping out exactly what the goal is, making a list of what needs to be done every day to get there. I'll go all the way to the goal and then come back to today. And then every day I put that forward. That's the only way to achieve your goals. Is that every day sticking to what needs to be done to get it done. I think a lot of us, you get halfway to the goal, you trick yourself into thinking it's easily obtainable. I'll get to it another time. I got halfway there, and then you stop before you're able to fully reap the reward of whatever the goal is. You fall short of it because it's like you minimize the efforts you've taken to get wherever you've gotten to. And that goes with what my mom has always said: finish what you start. You want to reap the benefit of putting the work in, even half the work. You reap no benefit doing half of the work. You go all the way to the goal, go all the way to the result, to the end, you get the result. Let me read this comment real quick. I also really try to be present in the moment. Sometimes I have to intentionally do this because I could be doing one thing and thinking about something else. I have to stay engaged. From wherever you guys are, please like, comment, and subscribe and share the video. Share the video, guys. I read good comments. I see that comment. You find as AF. I like that. I like that. I only read good comments. All right, y'all. Yeah, I love that. Almost doesn't count. Like we are coming up short, y'all, and we take that to be as if we have achieved something. We have to make sure we are getting to our goals. We are getting to the end of what it is that we want to accomplish. I'm gonna tell you what that does. It motivates you to get even more done. Like having a life of just half completed things, it's no fuel to keep going. None. You got to inspire your own self. You got to just kind of live a life where you like, I'm killing it out here. What's the next thing I'm knocking out? That sort of thing. I see you, Robert. You have the power to create this reality that you have in this life. Once you know that, and once you start to see, oh yeah, I'm all that. You put it, get delusional. Make sure you have people around you that don't trigger you into a negative thought process about yourself. We got people around us that make us feel inadequate, incapable, discouraging. Every time you try to achieve something, they're coming up with 10 reasons why you can't do it. Listen, we are only human. We are only reactive to our environment and the people around us. We are only reactive to these things. We need people around us that make life something that we want to do every day. Telling you y'all, the slightest negativity makes life just hard. And we got to start putting on the right stuff, like around us, like as far as, when we go to sleep, put on stuff that pours into us, stuff like that. Like these are little tricks that we can do. You just your thoughts are getting a little better because the affirmations that you play at night are saying how powerful you are, how rich you are, how successful you are. It's saying things to you like that. So in your subconscious, things are your thoughts are pretty good. Instead, we want to hear the juicy story. Oh my God, what happened? He killed the girl. What? And then we done fell asleep. Now all night long, it's playing the worst. It's playing show after show after show. I can assure you all day long in your subconscious, it is the worst things you can think of when that happens to you. I can assure you. Before you go to sleep, cut the TV off or switch it to something that is pouring into you. You can record stuff about that you have done. You can record your own voice and play it while you sleep. All right, so I'm gonna get into some more points. I'm gonna do a scale and then I'm gonna get out of here. We are trolled out tonight. All right, so my mom says, stick it out, y'all. Anything great takes dedication and commitment. And each accomplishment gives you all the encouraging you need to do more. Here's the thing. I'm actually going to say this comment because I need y'all to understand something. Seriously, this is something I did want to talk about. So, you know what? So let me say this comment and get into my point. Wait, my mom said, yo, I fell asleep watching baddies and I was fighting all night in my sleep. My mom is funny. So the question is, do you support abortion? Here's the thing. This is what I firmly believe. In this life, there's a lot of things we need to focus on. And in my humblest opinion, we need to focus on being the best versions of ourselves so that we can inspire, influence, and get the most out of life. And it also helps us pour into other people, right? With our gifts. Right? Mom, why would you say that? I'm not gonna read your comment. So I think it's important that we don't look at other people's lifestyles and judge. No, I'm not. I just don't like that. That doesn't feel good to me. I don't do things that doesn't feel good to my spirit. And the more you work on yourself, I pray that that's what happens to you as well. We can't ever play God. And here's the thing: when it comes to spirituality, religion, God, the light of God shines through people when I see them not being judgmental of another person's lifestyle. When I see them giving love and light, that's what God is, in my opinion. We are not using God to be judgmental. That's God's job. That's not our job. All we can do is analyze if someone's handling of us is toxic to us and set a boundary. That's all we can do. Judging, and not unless they are severely hurting the people around them or themselves in a way that they might not make it tonight, then we do interventions and things like that. But we're not here to judge and have an opinion about somebody else's life. It's just not our job to do. That's God's job. You will be truly blessed in this life if you don't take on an opinion of someone else's lifestyle. You will be truly blessed. Now, I understand we are human. We respond with opinions. It is important that we do not make, let me tell you the ultimate goal that you should, as a human being, embody, and it is treating other people well. So if you are talking to people in a condemning manner, as if you're God, by the way, because let me tell you God has not made one perfect person, not at all. So that was designed for a reason. Not one person has been made perfect, not one. So how can we ever look at another person and say what type of life they should be living? How? If they are not hurting someone else, like in a way that is like detrimental or devastating or something like that, and they're just living a certain lifestyle, it has nothing to do with, all you can do is embody the light of God. That helps change people more than condemning them. All right? So asking me a question about something like that, that's not my thing. I've told y'all a million times, I am not a person that's ever going to get into politics. I just don't want to because of that. I live for God. That's it. Now, all this other stuff and people using God and religion to condemn people and all this other stuff, that ain't my thing. That's not my thing. I leave that to God. I leave that to other people who want to use God in a way that's condemning. I don't do that. And I'm gonna tell you this: living for God first. People think I say that just to say and whatever it is. I do that because of the abundance that I have experienced when I'm obedient. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. So when I talk about God, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't care about numbers dropping. I don't live for y'all. I live for God. God tells me to come on here and talk to y'all. If y'all receive it, y'all do. If y'all don't, I totally understand. I'm not a politician. I don't care about numbers. Like I don't care about a vote. Like actually the stuff that I say, I know is rare. I know people don't think like me. So I don't expect no crazy amount of people to feel what I'm saying because I know it's only, I'm of a very small percentage of people. I know that. So I live a little different. I move a little different when I'm on live. I don't it's not about certain things like it is for other people. And I mean that from truly from my heart. Yeah, so when I seen that comment about abortion, I had to just make that statement. I have zero opinion about it. Zero. Zero. All right, y'all. So let's do a scale real quick before we move on. Let's do a scale. Um so where are we in terms of creating our reality? Zero, we have no mercy of this. We are at the mercy of whatever is happening. That's our reality. 10, we make our reality exactly the way we want it to be. Where are we on this scale? 0 to 10. Where are we? Please like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. From wherever you are. If you can't comment, hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Where y'all at on this? Oh, my mom. See? That's all that matters. Listen, my mom about to make me cry. Let's put your comment up here. Let's see your comment. You have definitely been a positive light and influence in my life. Oh, mom, you are the absolute best, and I'm glad that happened. Like, cause y'all know I would not be me if it wasn't for my mother. So we just helping each other along this life of this journey of life, mother and daughter life. We are helping each other. It has been an amazing experience. I'm sure we will talk about it, a lot of our experiences, because it has been crazy. We have had a lot of experiences, me and this good mother of mine. If y'all know my mom, y'all know she is so fun. Like it's never a dull moment with my mom. Never. She is so fun. And she's just amazing. She's made me this person. And I truly appreciate that. Her and the good Lord has made me this person. All right, y'all, where we at on the scale? 0 to 10, where we at? Where we at? 0, you are not creating the life that you want at all. 10, you specifically use these tools and you create the life that you want. Where are we at? Where are we at on the scale? So if I had to go off of, y'all know I talk to people all day. And so if I had to go off of what I hear from people, the climate is very different right now. My mom said, I pray and give it to God. When you trust God, it's always a 10. Love it. I believe that from you. I'm gonna answer this scale right now. I normally wait. Uh, I'm not gonna lie. Mentally, I need to do a better job. I do. I need to do it. It's hard when you're trying to advance and you're trying to sort of not put pressure on yourself, but you want to be better and better, so sometimes it's hard to not let that put so much pressure on you that you bog yourself down a little bit, just a little bit. I try to give myself a healthy balance. I'm going to say I would love to be higher, but reality is I'm about an 8 on this. I would love to be higher though, especially since I know the tools, I know what needs to be done, but mentally I do overthink. I'm a patient person, but I do want outcomes. Sometimes I get a little frustrated, but um yeah, I'm gonna say an 8. I'm gonna leave it at an 8. We'll take it there. I'm thinking about the climate that we're in right now. And I seen that they were talking about this online. I think Oprah was talking about this guy who wrote a book, and they were saying 93% of our time is spent indoors. This is a huge problem. It is so hard to balance our hormones if we are not getting enough sunlight. That is so hard. And I'm indoors a lot too. I'm a therapist. My skin gets sunburned easy. I'm in the house, but I try to get some sunlight. I told myself I want to do at least 30 minutes of direct sunlight at least a day. That doesn't happen. So for me, y'all know me doing these lives really helps me. Just talking to y'all, reading the comments, all that. This stuff really helps me because I'm going to be very intentional. I think after talking to you guys, I'm going to get more sunlight and I'm going to put things on when I sleep that puts it into my subconscious, like just affirmations while I'm sleeping instead of just leaving whatever's on the TV and I'm at the mercy of something crazy, wondering why my thoughts is all off. I'm like, what's happening? Having dreams days later from some stuff I watched days ago. We're not doing that. The comment is sometimes I can also get in my head, but I keep reminding myself that God is in charge. My mom said, oh my God, menopause is a whole other conversation. Okay, menopause. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm sure you'll give me all the details. My mom is funny. Our reality is what we make it. Here's the thing, guys. The hard work is something that is for human beings, right? Imagine your favorite person in the world is now toxic towards you. What are y'all going to do? What does the average person do? My mom said, do things that truly makes your spirit happy. Here's the thing about this, Mom. People don't know what makes them happy. So you have to now take an inventory of when you experience happiness and write that down. If you are a person, if when you hear me talking, you're saying to yourself, that's me. I don't know what I like. I have no idea what makes me happy. If you are that person, every time you laugh, every time you go to crack a smile or you just feel good, take inventory, write down where you were, who you were with, what you were doing. This is a way for us to track what it is that you like. Look at patterns, look at times of days, stuff like that. This is something I want us to be intentional about when it comes to your happiness and figuring that out. When you begin to do this work on yourself, where you know yourself so much, you know your triggers, you know what makes you go, what makes you know these things about yourself, you can really curate the reality that you want. There's no way to give yourself what you want if you don't know what it is that you want. No way. Remove the triggers. The triggers are in our way like big brick buildings. If you know your adult child is so entitled and toxic, and when they come around, they make you feel like pulling your hair out, you have got to start setting boundaries on that. You can't be experiencing that. If they are self-sufficient and everything else, you have got to set boundaries. Listen, little Tommy. I come home at 5 o'clock. You got to, come around 5 to 8. That's it. Monday and Tuesday. I'm not expecting you no other day. Now, Monday and Tuesday, 5 to 8. Got to set some sort of boundaries on people who are giving you extreme reactions and in a negative way. You come first. It's that simple. Believe in yourself. Once you stick it out and accomplish things, it gives you encouragement to do anything. It really does. You got to stick to it. That's why this is my name. I am Keith sticking to it because I stick to it because I don't play until the goal is done. So the victory is won. I don't play. I'll lose a million times until victory is won. That's why that's my name. Soon as when you get to a point where you figure out, like, okay, I need to keep going until I get there. Who cares how many times I get knocked down? Once you become that type of person, you're unstoppable. Here's the thing. Me and my mom talk about this all the time. People get knocked down. People lose. And they say, oh, girl, I'm done. They done took all my money. Whew, you know what? I'm going to try something else. That ain't really my thing. I can't do it no more. Girl, when I went down there, the guy told me I ain't had the paperwork ready and all that. And I just, you know what? That's too much. It's true, man. I spent hours on that paperwork. Man, I'm gonna have to do something else. Thank you, my Aunt Peanut. Thank you so much for the love on Facebook. Truly appreciate you. So people, when they get these rejections, get these losses, get these things that don't listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Most of the time, things does not go your way. I became so used to hearing no. I don't, no does not phase me anymore. Like when I hear the word no, I know that that's just the perimeter to get to what I want. I'm so used to a door shutting. Oh, hearing no. I'm so used to it. You know what I do? I still get it done. Understand, it still gets done with the no, with the closed door, with there's always a will. Some people, they have to let it happen for it because they're like, this girl ain't gonna stop. This girl just ain't gonna stop. Okay. This girl knows her stuff. There's nothing we can do. We have to give her what she wants. We have to open up this door. We closed it, I know that. But open up that door for me, please. Just open up just this one time for her, please. That's the life I've curated for myself. You have to stick to it until you get it done. This is the challenge for all people, guys. This is not something specific to you. People start to get in their heads, oh, they just doing this to me because I'm a Black woman. And it's true. It might be true. Who knows? But anything that's trying to be accomplished pushes back on you. It's a little test to see if you really want it. A little test. Anybody, you could be the best artist in the world, and you're going to get rejected and rejected and rejected and rejected. Are you going to keep going? Do you believe in yourself that much that you'll keep going through all those rejections until you get the win? That's all it takes. My point is, don't let what someone says about you denounce your gift or what it is that you're trying to accomplish. This is going to be very important to get anything done. For lack of a better word, stick to it. Stick to it. Stick to it. All right, Shaw, let me read some comments. So my mom said that can be tough to remove triggers because a lot of times your triggers come from people you love. Ooh, it's deep. We're gonna have a lot about that. This is a big problem. Always put yourself first, mama says, exclamation point, exclamation point. Let me tell y'all something. before I read the rest. Putting yourself first, guess what? You'll see the people who truly, truly care about you when you put yourself first. I'm sorry, y'all don't want it to be revealed to y'all who really loves you and who doesn't. Y'all scared to almost have it revealed to y'all. Because when you start to put yourself first, your well-being, your happiness, the things that you like to do, the people who truly love you will support and be happy about that. The people who benefited from your lack of boundaries won't like that. They won't like that. They won't like it. They'll push back on it. Oh yeah, I like how you used to be. Yeah, you was way more fun before. Yeah, becoming a better version of yourself naturally elevates you and puts you around the people who cater to that. And we're gonna get to this comment too about the boundaries with people who we are close to. So it says it takes hard work to stay committed when you keep getting knocked down. That's when you have to dig deep and never give up. No's and losing don't feel good. Dust yourself off and try again. Learn to be resilient. It's either that or just lose. You be a loser. It's either that, it's either keep going until you win or live in a life of loss. It is my prayer for everybody watching, for anybody. My mom said, grow a tough skin. It is my prayer that at the last day of your life, the last day of my life, that I feel fulfilled in doing all that I could. How sad is that to feel like, oh, I should have went down there one more time. What if they would have granted me that permit? Or, oh, I should have just tried one more avenue, or I should have just never gave up. I don't want that to be the reality of us when this is all said and done. I want when this is all said and done, we feel like we did all we could. That's a fulfilling life. That's a good life. Ending life on that note is amazing. My mom said losing is not an option, y'all. It's not. Winners win. Winners win. And I'm teaching y'all the cheat code of what winners do. And you know what's crazy? I hear people say similar things that I say, but when I talk to y'all, I'm talking from my experience. I'm not talking from what people had told me. That's the thing. If I reference someone, I will do that. Like I will tell you I got this from this person. But when I'm talking to you, it is from my experience. Seriously. I'm not talking third party at all. I'm talking directly from what I've been through. We didn't have no Ask my mom. We didn't have none of the stuff that we have today when we were going through the things we were going through and achieving the things that we were achieving. Now that it's all said and done, everybody's saying similar things in their experience and how they got to different levels of success. We didn't have no blueprint. My mom says, stay obedient to God. I want all my blessings. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm telling y'all right now, through everything I have achieved, I won't ever mention what I've achieved. If you want to know what I achieved, you better do some research and homework. That's all I can say. I'm never going to mention all the stuff that has been done. But here's the thing: without God, I don't see how far everybody. It doesn't make sense to me without God. I don't think there's no way I would have achieved anything without the faith that needs to be accompanied with the hard work. That's the secret sauce. That's the formula. I've given you the complete formula to getting done or getting everything that you want. You have to have faith because I mean, really, you're achieving something that's not done, that's not there, that you haven't done it before, right? So you have to have faith that these things can happen. Without God, I don't know how that happens. When you have God and spirituality, you pull from the energy and the power of the ancestors. You go very deep to get these things done. Thank you, Aunt. I see you over there. And it burns me up. I don't know. People hate talking about God, and I refuse to be that person. I just do. I'm going to talk about God for the rest of my life because I understand how powerful it is. And my most abundance has come from being obedient. I would, if there was a different formula, I would give you that. I'm giving you the formula that has worked for me. Okay, but listen, y'all. All right, y'all. So let me wrap up. Let me say a couple things and let y'all get on with this beautiful, beautiful Monday night. I will be posting the website for the challenge. Please sign up. If y'all haven't done so, please sign up. It's going to be on getmovingordie.com. I'm not sure if it's working all the way yet, but it should be by tomorrow. But it's getmovingordie.com, and you can sign up from wherever you are. Go into the Facebook group. It's called the 100-Day Core Challenge on Facebook. If you want to see videos of me every day working out, doing these core exercises, if you just want to laugh every day, come into the group and sign up. You don't even have to participate. Y'all know that, right? You can sign up in the group and just watch. Maybe take some notes for the next challenge or something. You ain't got to make it a big deal. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video from wherever you are if you can. Truly appreciate y'all. And I just want to wrap up some more thoughts and get out of here. So setting boundaries with people that we are very close with is one of the hardest things that we as people will have to do. And the reason is, at different points of our lives, it may have served us to have certain people around us, right? It may have been something that we needed at that time. If you are someone who is working on yourself, becoming elevated and noticing what your triggers are, you're just working on yourself. You're becoming a more evolved human being. The things that you did and places, they just won't serve you anymore, right? So now you have this beloved friend or this beloved family member that you spent your whole life with, and now they have become sort of toxic to you because now they're saying comments, they're doing things, they're making you feel bad. Point blank. Listen, y'all, when someone makes you feel bad, that's not good. That's all it takes is that right there, that inventory of, did this person make me feel bad? Why? First, you need to know why. Take a lesson from it of yourself so you can identify it moving forward. We don't want to miss this in other people that exemplify the same type of trait. So you want to make sure you understand yourself enough to know why you're triggered by certain things. Y'all gotta take that. Listen, y'all have got to take the power back from letting people make you mad. This is not easy to do, but once you analyze, why am I mad? For real. She just says something, this, that. Why did that make me mad? Is it because it came from someone I cared about? Or is it because I believe what this person said? You have to really look at why you're mad. It could just be because you feel a betrayal from that person. If that's the case, then that's what it is. But if it's a trigger because you feel it to be true and you just can't stomach it, then take inventory that neither one should your friend be doing to you. But I'm just saying, you need to know why you're a trigger in particular. If someone that once served a place in our lives is no longer that for us and is now someone who makes us feel awful, we have to set the boundary on that person. It is the hardest thing to do in the world. It could be an ex-husband that y'all always had a great relationship. Over the past 20 years, y'all been separated, but y'all always was good friends and y'all always, but now, sorry, I just, your energy, you got to set a boundary on that person. It could be close. The hardest part is close family. But it's not that hard when you realize that you are the star player in your life. When you realize that no one is more important than you, that you are the program, nobody's bigger than the program. When you start to realize that, it is easy to set boundaries on other people. You are the most important part of your life, period. Yep, my mom said, watch the side shade or the saying, I was just playing. If it doesn't make you feel good, remove it. Yeah, for sure. Yep, so keep taking inventory on your triggers, what makes you feel good. The people we allow access to us, we want to keep taking inventory of this, guys. This is no joke. This is not something to play with. This creates our reality. This creates what we experience on a day in and day out basis. What is more important than that? We want to have a good life every day. So my mom said, it's not your job to heal people. They have to do the work on themselves, for sure. For sure. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Go to the 100-Day Core Challenge on Facebook. On the group, you'll see like a purple and pink icon facing opposite ways. It says get moving or die. That's how you know that that's the right page for the challenge. And also getmovingordie.com to sign up. I love y'all. I hope everybody signs up for the challenge, and I will see y'all soon. See you on the next live.